Okay, so in this video we are going to show you the Turkish Get-Up. So how this is going to work is I'm going to show it to you, we'll demonstrate it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about why you should do this exercise. Okay, so that's the TGU, or the Turkish Get-Up. Now, why should you do an exercise like this? I think one of the biggest reasons, or the biggest value of the Turkish Get-Up is that it really teaches your body how to operate as one piece. There's not a muscle group or a set of muscles in your body that isn't going to have something to say or some job to do in the course of this exercise. So it is really one of those rare full body exercises. Now, because the fact that all of these different muscles play a role in the execution of the TGU, it may not necessarily be great for goals like hypertrophy, for instance. So if you're trying to put on size, if your goals are more that of a bodybuilder, this is probably not a great exercise for you outside of, if you're doing a lot of isolated type of work, this could be the way to remind your body of how it's supposed to be used, okay? If your goals are more just movement quality, performance oriented, you know, as we get over the age of 40, things may not necessarily work as well as they did before. They may not work as well in conjunction as they did before. And the Get-Up is a great way to kind of glue yourself back together. Now, the other benefit to the Get-Up is that it really strengthens your X. And what I mean by that, your right shoulder and your left hip and your left shoulder and your right hip work together constantly. That's how we are made to move. Okay, if I'm running, jogging, whatever, it's always here, right? It's my right shoulder, left leg, and hip working together, and vice versa. And the Get-Up strengthens that chain. A lot of folks have a tendency to focus on the side that has the weight in it, the hand that has the weight in it, and you should do that. From a safety standpoint, you need to do that. But the real work, in my opinion, with the Get-Up is done with the opposite arm and the same side hip. So if I'm holding the bell in my right arm, it's really my left shoulder and my right hip that are working. This arm is just, it's a way for me to load that movement. Now, once I get up into the standing position from the ground, the work translates a little bit more into that shoulder, but in the process, all of this stuff through here has to really do a good job of stabilizing me. So the Get-Up, it's great for mobility. It will build kind of full body strength, and a lot of folks don't use it this way, but it's a pretty good conditioning tool as well. If you're not sure what I mean by that, do 3 or 4 of them in a row with a modest weight, without putting that weight down, and see what that does to your heart rate. So the Get-Up, it's like a Swiss Army knife. There are lots of different applications: mobility, strength, conditioning. Again, not such a great one for hypertrophy, but that's okay. All right, give it a shot and let me know how it goes.